Ntsiki Mitchell, a Center Director and an Early Years Educator. Welcome back to Early Years Unpacked. Today's episode is a part of our Educator Series, where we gently unpack real practice inside early learning environments so educators can lead with clarity, safety, and confidence. And if you're a parent listening, this episode will also help you understand what safe supervision really looks like inside childcare. Today we're talking about something simple: head counts. In childcare, we often say, count the children. And over time, those words can start to feel routine, familiar, almost automatic. But behind that routine is one of the most important safety systems we have. Because when supervision failure happens in early year settings, they rarely happen because someone didn't care. They happen during transition. When someone stepped out, when a door opens, when a child is picked up, when coverage begins, when behavior escalates, when someone urgently needs the washroom. Safety rarely collapses all at once. It slips quietly in moments that feels ordinary. And that's why head counts matter. One of the most vulnerable words in supervision is this: I thought. I thought you had them. I thought she went to the washroom. I thought she was signed out. I thought you counted. Assumption feels small in the moment, but in investigation, assumption becomes evidence. Head counts remove assumption. They replace I think with I verified. So when an educator enters a room, whether starting a shift, returning from break, or stepping in to support, the first responsibility is not greeting, not tidying, not assisting. It is counting. Physically counting. Visually scan, confirm the number, then cross check documentation like the register, transition form, or sheet every time. Transition creates movement, and movement creates vulnerability. Indoor to outdoor, outdoor to indoor, break coverage, lunch coverage, drop off, pick up, bathroom routines, doors opening, doors closing. Every time supervision shifts, risk increases. And I want to acknowledge something honestly here. For educators, transition can feel rushed, interrupt, sometimes physically uncomfortable. And in those moments, counting can feel repetitive. But repetition is exactly what makes safety reliable. Head counts take seconds, investigations take months. Supervision is not simple being in the room, it is knowing how many children are present, where they are, who is transitioning, who has arrived, who has left. From the moment your shift begins, you carry that awareness. And anytime a door opens, count. And anytime a door closes, count. Anytime a child is picked up, count. Anytime staff changes, count. This is not micromanagement. This is protection for children and for educators. Let me ground this in Ontario legislation for a moment. Under the Childcare and Early Year Act, the CCYA, children must be supervised at all times. Ratio must be maintained at all times. An attendance record must reflect the actual number of children present, not what we believe, not what we assume, what is physically present. The minister does not investigate intention, they investigate supervision. And supervision is demonstrated through head counts, registers, transition records, and alignment of numbers. So when we count consistently, we're not just following routine, we're aligning practice with legislation. As a center director, I've never addressed a serious occurrence because someone cared too much. It is always because someone assumed. And an assumption is the quietest risk in childcare. So in our practice, we choose verification, we choose consistency, we choose counting. And for parents listening, that is why signing accuracy matters. This is why educators confirm numbers. This is why we pause at doors. This is why we remind you to close the door behind you. This is why we correct attendance immediately, because safe supervision depends on everyone sharing accurate information. If you take one thing from today, let it be this: transitions are when safety slips. So we strengthen the system, we count, we confirm, we document. Because ed counts don't just protect children, they protect educators too. I'll see you in the next series of Early Years Unpacked.